welcome Soul Strong Yogis to my gentle flow. This will be about a 45-minute flow. It's a great flow for any time of day, whether you need to just slow down or a little boost of energy. This flow is a little bit slower than our typical flow classes, so we'll get some nice juicy stretches. And of course, as always, what I'm offering is a framework for your practice. So make any modifications you'd like, swap out any poses you wish, and just have a wonderful practice where you're really prioritizing yourself and your own comfort. So first we'll just get started in a tall seated position. If you're like me and you like a little bit of height, you can sit on a pillow. I have a book here. And first we'll just get started with some breath work. So you can allow your hands to relax, roll the shoulders back, drawing your shoulder blades down the spine. Find a gentle lift of your heart as you begin to soften the shoulders. Find extension through the crown of your head as you begin to relax the sits bones, lengthening your low back. And we'll begin here just paying attention to our breath. And then go ahead and place a hand on the heart and a hand on the belly. You can keep your eyes open or closed as we take some seated cat-cow. So on your inhale, lift your heart, and then on your exhale, draw your heart in towards the wall back behind you, finding space between your shoulder blades. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, draw the heart back. You can fire up your Ujjayi breath, finding a quality breath, long inhales and exhales. And then just take 3 more rounds wherever you're at. And then coming back to center, drawing your thumbs to heart center. Just take a moment for you, connecting with yourself at the beginning of our yoga practice. We'll start with some gentle side stretches, so you can root your right hand down and then sweep that left arm overhead. You'll notice I'm mirroring you today. Maintaining the quality breath. And finding that gentle rotation of your heart upwards and lots of expansion through your left side body. And then we'll take the other side here. Remembering it's a dynamic practice, you can always make little micro adjustments or big adjustments. And then as you're here, root that right sits bones down towards the earth. And then coming back to center, we'll start with some twists. So inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, take a gentle twist over to the right. On your next inhale, lengthen through your spine. And on your exhale, maybe you twist a little bit deeper. Option to take that gaze back behind you. Inhale, reach through inhale, reach it up to center. Exhale, cactus your arms, drawing your navel towards the spine. Inhale, reach on up. Exhale, cactus again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let the hands come down to the knees. We'll add some shoulder stretches here and some neck stretches. So leaning over towards the right, draw the right ear towards the right shoulder. And then you can draw this left shoulder down away from the ear, or maybe you sit on the hand or crawl the fingertips away from your body. Always an option to place the hand on the head as well. Just breathing into any tightness here. Notice how on the exhales we really start to find some softness. You can soften through your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw. And then we'll take the chin in towards the chest. And then roll it over to the other side. Same options as before. And then just placing the hands on the knees, just like you're wearing a necklace. Just take a couple rounds here. Very gently, slowly rolling the neck. We don't want to make you dizzy. Then we'll come back to neutral. We're going to come up to a standing position. I'm going to grab my tennis ball just so I can do a little bit of footwork here, releasing any tension in my feet. Had a long day. Also, I have a wall nearby just to help with my balance. I really like practicing grabbing my tennis ball here with the feet just to find a nice stretch through all of my toes here. And just add as much pressure as you like. So again, working for a release in the feet, but nothing too painful. And as you know, just promoting good foot health here. We like to prevent painful things like plantar fasciitis. So good to take good care of our feet. So just take your time. You can pause the video, take as long as you'd like here, but this is probably one of my favorite things to do at the end of the day. Second favorite is legs up the wall, which we'll do at the end of our video today. All right, so I'm just gonna take my tennis ball, put it off to the side, and then go ahead and put my book off to the side, but I'll keep it available for the future. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and inhale, reach my arms up over my head, and then on my exhale, forward fold, where I can relax through my neck. Maybe I shake my head side to side here, and notice I'm still holding tension here, and I'm gonna just let it go. This is a good time to sway side to side. Maybe you bend into one knee at a time. Just having a little fun here. Enjoying my forward fold. And then I'm going to slowly roll it up all the way to stand. Rolling the shoulder blades back, one at a time, right, then left. And then I'll take it the opposite direction. All right. From here, I'm going to reach my left arm overhead and then my right arm out in front. Taking some nice quality breath. And then take it over to the other side. Three breaths per side here. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, dive forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift where we'll stay. So staying in my halfway lift, roll the shoulders away from the ears, lengthen through the crown of the head. Take your gaze downward so that you're not cranking your neck, looking forward. Draw the shoulder blades towards each other, just opening up your heart. One more inhale here. Exhale, step it back, and the knees will come down to the ground for tabletop pose. Find nice wide fingers here. We really want to activate through the hands, taking up space on the mat. We'll start some cat-cow now in our tabletop pose. So on your inhale, dropping the belly, looking forward. And then on the exhale, pushing the earth away, flexing the spine, lengthening through the low back. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going with your cat and cow, adding any other movements you crave. Coming back to our neutral tabletop, we'll start to stir the pot, adding some barrel rolls here. Take it clockwise or counterclockwise, aligning your breath to your movement. And then we'll take it the other direction. Coming back to a neutral tabletop, we'll take your left hand, root it under the face. Inhale, reach your right arm out, or if you like to sweep it to the sky, that works as well. Exhale, thread the needle all the way down to the mat. And if you'd like to kick the left leg out to the side, you can open up the hip as well here. Draw your left hand back in, root the left knee into your mat, reach your right leg back behind you, supported side plank. Just enjoy this moment. And we'll bring it back down to tabletop pose. Go ahead and reach your head and hips to the right. Inhale. Exhale, reach it all to the left, creating a C shape with the spine. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Root this right hand under the face. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Root the right hand under the face, and then begin to transition to your supported side plank. Maintain that beautiful quality breath. If you're like me and you like a big side body stretch, reach your fingertips long towards your front wall, whatever that might be. The one towards your head. Beautiful, coming back down to tabletop pose. We're going to do a yogi toe stretch. So taking good care of our feet. See if you can get all of your toes down on your mat. And everyone likes to do this a little bit differently. If this is just painful for you, it's a good time to come forward a little bit, taking some weight off your heels. Otherwise, you can sit back here. And I always like to add some additional stretches here as well. Just a good time to open up my heart a little bit more. Most of us spend the day hunched over, so I like to add some cactus arms here. You can even add your twist again. So I'll take it to the left and to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release your toes. Place your hands on the ground and then tap out the tops of your feet. Nice. From here, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Everyone's down dog is going to look different. Just as long as you feel strong through your shoulders, strong through your fingers, you are in a good place. Find nice length in your spine. Bend generously into your knees and then lift your sits bones towards the sky, finding a deep stretch. One more inhale here. Exhale, release back to your downward facing dog. We'll take 2 more breaths here. And reach your right leg back behind you. I'm going to kick my plant here. And then step it through between the palms, coming down on the left knee. We're in a low lunge here. Inhale, sweep your arms up over your head. Beautiful. Catch the right wrist, draw it to the left. Inhale, reach it up. Create a little hand hammock here. Place it at the base of your skull. And then relax your heart back and your head into your hammock. Keep breathing here. And then inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. I'm going to grab my books, straighten my right leg, flex my toes towards the sky, and then create lots of length through my spine. Breathe through any sensation, getting a good stretch here. We'll take it back to our low lunge, Anjaneyasana. So here you notice you're rooting through your feet and your knee to the earth, and then lifting with a heart. So feeling grounded yet lifted, those oppositional forces we talk about in yoga. Just breathing here, drawing the navel towards the spine. And then we'll frame the foot. Bring it back to your tabletop pose where you can take any organic movement you'd like. Return to downward facing dog. And then before we move forward, inhale, lift both heels and drop them to the right on your exhale. Inhale back to center, exhale to the left. Inhale back to center, exhale, energetically bring the heels down towards the earth. Inhale your left leg back, and then step it through, coming down on the right knee. Inhale, reach your arms up over your head, Anjaneyasana or low lunge. We'll catch the left wrist, draw it to the right. Inhale, reach it up. This time, catch your elbows or your forearms. Again, opening up the heart. Inhale, reach your arms up over your head. Exhale, half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana, where again you can grab your blocks or your books. Finding lots of length through the spine. And you want to feel the stretch in the meaty parts of your leg, not so much the joints. Start to bend back into your left knee. We're going to change things up and come to a wide-legged forward fold. I like to point my toes in a little bit here and just take any wide-legged forward fold that you enjoy. We'll be here for 5 or so breaths. Place the hands under the shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly roll it up to stand. You can readjust all your yoga pants, everything here. And then we'll turn the left toes. Step it to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach on up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we're going to go through our first vinyasa. So I'll take a modified vinyasa flow here, coming down to my knees, working my triceps, slowly floating down to the mat. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale. And then make my way back to downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg back behind. Step it through between the palms. And then from here, we're going to reach that right arm up to the sky. Simple twist. Keep that left quad engaged. Breathe here. Look down at your left hand. Are y'all ready? We're going to hover the left hand off the mat. And then bring both hands to frame your right foot. Definitely an option to bring your props here or shorten your stance. Straighten your right leg. Modified pyramid pose. Then back into your right knee. Bring the left heel up towards the sky. Activate your back leg and your core. Inhale, high crescent. One more breath here. Exhale, frame the front foot. Option for a vinyasa flow, or you can meet back in downward facing dog. downward facing dog. Sweep your left leg back behind. Step it on through. Fire up your core. And then root this right hand into a block or the earth. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Simple twist. Look down at your right hand and see if you can hover it off the ground. Maybe it's just a tap and go this practice. Whatever works for you. Bring both hands down to frame the foot. Add some props. Shorten your stance. Modified pyramid pose. Bend back into your left knee. Reach that right heel towards the sky. Fire up your core. Inhale, rise high, crescent lunge. Breathing here, lifting the heart, sinking low with the legs. Maybe you embrace some shakes during the practice. It's all just an experience in breath work. As you're ready, frame your foot, step it back, flow your way, and we'll meet back in a child's pose. If you're in that child's pose, feel free to wrap your hands back towards your heels or rock your head side to side. Downward facing dog. Tiptoe or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, find space. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, draw your thumbs to heart center. Chair pose. So yogi's choice with your hands here as always. You want to feel protected through your low back. Option here to hover your right foot, or you can keep it on the floor. And then option to hover the left. Just playing around here. Sink it a little lower, both feet on the ground. Lots of control, upward salute. Keep breathing here. Step the feet a little wider apart, and then we'll come to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place your hands on the mat, step or float it back. Vinyasa, or not, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg back. Draw the knee towards the nose. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, knee towards the right elbow. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, step it on through. And then we'll turn to high crescent lunge, Anjane Asana. Exhale into your warrior two. Right hand leads, left hand is back. Beautiful, flip the palms, relax your shoulders. Flip them back over. And then come to your extended side angle. Make sure you feel rooted with that left leg to the earth. Reverse your warrior. Maintain the bend in your right knee. And we'll float back to extended side angle. And return to reverse the warrior. Warrior 2. Star pose. Goddess squat. Star. Warrior 2 towards the back of the room. Straighten your left leg. I'm going to shorten my stance for my triangle pose. I always like a little shorter stance here. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Nice soft gaze over the middle fingers. Uddiyana Bandha, low belly in. Cartwheel the hands down. Option for a vinyasa flow, or you can skip it, downward facing dog. Go ahead and shake your head yes and no here. Inhale your left leg back behind. Draw it towards your nose. Inhale, reach it back. Draw it towards your left elbow. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, step it through. High crescent lunge. Keep breathing wherever you're at. And then warrior 2. Flip your palms, relax your shoulders, and then flip them back over. Extended side angle, which I love when my teachers call it extended sides angle. Reminds me to keep that left side long. Reverse your warrior. And then extended side angle again. And then reverse the warrior. And then we'll take warrior 2. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess squat. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior 2. You're back at the front. Voila. Straighten through your right leg. If you're me and you like a short triangle, shorten your stance. Grab a prop. Make space in your front body. And then come down. While you're here, you can draw that left shoulder blade towards your spine, opening your heart. Inhale to reverse the triangle. Keep breathing, get a beautiful right side body stretch. And then transition back to your warrior 2. Nice soft gaze over the middle fingers. Enjoy this moment. Feel rooted into the earth, strong through your core, fierce and calm in the mind. Cartwheel your hands down. Option again for a vinyasa, or you can skip it, and there's a child's pose waiting for you. So we'll all meet back in child's pose. And I'm going to bring my knees together just to get a nice little low back stretch here in my child's pose. Knees wide apart. It's a great hip opening stretch. Crawl it forward, Sphinx pose. elbows are under your shoulders here. Your heart's lifted and the back of your neck remains long. And then crocodile pose. I'm going to let my heels spill out towards the sides of the room. Stack my hands, elbows out. Relax my head down on top of my hands and then just rock my head side to side. Bend into your knees, windshield wiper your legs. Just sending some love to the low back. Draw the feet away from you. Reach your arms out, and then we're gonna roll on over to our back here. Setting up for some nice stretches to finish out our practice today. We'll hug the right knee in towards us. Go ahead and gas pedal the foot. And then take some ankle circles. Now the other direction. And then set up for your supine twist. This knee is going towards the left. And just to be nice and safe on my right hip, I like to anchor my foot to my left leg. See if you can keep your right shoulder blade down. And then if you'd like, take your gaze over to the right. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Draw the right hip down, hug the knees in towards the chest, take some circles in the sky, and then take it the other direction. Keep the left knee with you, and let that right leg go long. Draw the knee over towards the right, supine twist your way here. Then you can take the gaze over the left side. Notice with every exhale, we sink a little bit deeper towards the earth. Just letting gravity take over. Just imagine your muscles dripping away from the bones. Start to come back to center here, taking one of my favorite yin stretches. It's a reclined shoelace pose. So first take the right leg over the left, and some of us will cross at the thighs, some of us will cross at the shins, but you're going to bend into your knees and then hug your heels towards you. So you just kind of find a posture that works for you. I like to grip my knees here just to pull it in a little bit closer, but everyone's hip anatomy is so different. You really have to find a nice stretch that works for your body here. Start to release. Taking any organic movement that works for you. And then we'll take your reclined shoelace on the opposite side. Everyone together, take a big inhale in, sigh it out. Notice how on those exhales, you might begin to soften. Maybe you can deepen your stretch. Then maybe those exhales are just a good time to remind yourself to relax one part of the body. Exhale, relax your jaw. Exhale, relax your hips. Exhale, relax your shoulders. And before we travel to our second to final posture, legs up the wall, take any organic movement here you'd like. So unwind your reclined shoelace pose. Keep breathing. And then just find some postures that work for you here. And then we'll get set up for our second to final posture, where you'll have your legs up the wall here. You'll notice I have a painting here, so you have to be a little creative. But I like to get my sits bones close to the wall. And then I recommend, oh, I'm short. This is great news. So bringing your legs all the way up the wall. If you have a little extra time, you can take some additional stretches here. Pause the video. Take some figure 4 stretches against the wall, some of my favorites. There's so much good stuff to do. Take a nice straddle with the legs. But if you're like me, you're ready for legs up the wall, let's get started. Just imagine your torso softening towards the earth. Just handing over all of your body weight to the earth from your muscles. So you're no longer responsible for holding your body weight. You're giving that responsibility over to the earth. You are, of course, welcome to stay with your legs up the wall. But if you'd like to take a different posture for Shavasana, take your time. Find a position where you can truly let go. begin to soften your feet and your ankles, your shins and your thighs. Let your hips sink down towards the mat, your low back, your heart, your chest, your shoulders, softening through the back of the throat, relaxing all the muscles in your face, and even softening the scalp. Enjoy your Shavasana.